name is Sean Angel Gentle.
My name is Shirley Sherance Adams.
It started, we moved here to Pirate Town a couple of years back. And it started from there. I saw she was sitting every day outside, black dress, black. I was thinking, like, what is wrong with this chick? Everything is just black. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna just try and shoot my shot. And for me, where it all really started is by the parties. That's the thing. Parties. It was a big thing, man. Every day, every weekend, we were like going out and we were hanging out. And then I just said, no, we have to do something about this. We have to be together. There's no other way. You're gonna have to leave that guy and you're gonna leave this girl.
But when we first met, I thought, who's that guy sitting there on the porch? And every day I would ask my mom like a 2 rand or 5 rand just to go to the shop, just to check if he's standing there. And then one night we were at a party and I told my nephew, I have to shoot my shot now. And then we were planning we're gonna go together, just as friends. And then we went and then I thought like, how am I gonna shoot my shot now? And then I called him, I said, Sean, can I tell you something in your ear? Can I tell you something in your ear? And I was like, I would like this. And then I whoop, and then we went. And from there on, we developed feelings for each other. And yeah, we started dating from there. When I first fell pregnant, we actually lost our first baby. And then we thought, we actually planned the baby. And then it didn't work out. I got my first miscarriage. I told him, let's just not focus there. Let's just focus on growing together. And then we were so on going to parties and all those things. And it slipped my mind like, when are you gonna have your period? And I told him, Sean, I didn't got my period yet. Like, we need to do something. And my mom was like, no, you're pregnant. And I took the test. My mom actually took the test and he agreed with my mom, no, you should take the test, you are. And I'm like, how do you know? I was like, I just know, I'm a man, I know. And then I took the test and it showed I was like over like 6+, so like 6+. Then I went to hospital, I made my first appointment. And when they did the scan to see how far I am, I was actually 26 weeks. And I'm like, what? 26 weeks? I've never in my life carried a baby that far. But we were super excited. And happy about it because we felt like it was a God-given thing. Because I could never carry a child that far in the amount of weeks. And we only had a few weeks left to prepare for the baby to come. And she's turning 6 now this year. Her name is Mackenzie Lee Felicia Adams. And she's going to school this year.
Twin.
Yeah, they look like twins.
I was overwhelmed because I was expecting the one before the miscarriage. And I was already excited.
Scared as well.
Yeah, I was excited at the firstborn, but when I found out, she told me, no, look at the pregnancy test. I was like, wow, no, if this baby is coming, it's meant for us. It is meant for us. And all my kids, like Mackenzie, that's my baby. That's my baby.
We actually went through a rough past with her. Um, I found out I was pregnant. Actually, I was on the injection, and then I got through the injection, the 2-month injection. I got through the 2-month injection pregnant. I was a bit like, we wasn't prepared for this one. Like, what is happening?
It's too soon.
It's too soon as well, but it was 2 years after.
Yeah.
2 years after. And then I went into hospital and they told me your blood pressure is high. That was close to my due time. I was about 38 weeks. And they saw that I have protein as well in my urine. And then they sent me to Somerset Hospital, and when they told me, because my blood pressure was that high and the baby's heartbeat was slowing down, they had to do emergency C-section. But when they did the emergency C-section, she was like this small. But she was an 8-month baby. I was there for 2 months with her. She didn't develop properly in my womb. And because it's an 8-month baby, she didn't develop right in my womb. They told me like my womb couldn't carry and grow up how she's supposed to be growing. And I've spent there 2 months in the hospital with her. It was a very rough time for us because it was cold, but you couldn't be there as well. You couldn't even enter the rooms as well. So yeah, and eventually we came out, and in the first week when I got home, in the second day I had to rush back again to hospital because she developed another infection as well. And I spent there also for 2 weeks, and then I came home and time went on from there. And now she's turning 4 this year. She's now 3 years old. She's turning 4 now. Everything that after the fact that she wasn't growing and developing properly in my womb, she was actually developing very fast in terms of when she was like 9 months and she started walking. She had a full mouth of teeth. She was talking, like everything developed so fast. And I told Sean, no, this is a God-given child. This is a miracle child.
For me, I was so scared because
we thought that
the way I saw her, like in hospital, it wasn't a good image, but I knew, no, this child's gonna make it. She had trips in her head, she had hair loss, but everything until now, I can see how she is now. She's healthy, she's hanging up and down, she can talk, she's going to school as well. But they are going, they are moving, and I still believe there is still hope for us. In everything.
How rebel. Oh, babe.
The December baby. I wasn't here. I was in Joburg. I was working that side, and we came back for December.
Yeah, you came back.
Yeah, I came back for December just to spend the holiday with him, and you could see the baby's there. Like, oh, that one. You know, she's turning 3 now.
Yeah, she's 2 now.
turning 3 now.
3 in September.
But that one, I don't know. Between the other two, she is the cleverest.
Rebellious.
It's a crazy baby.
You.
She's like a boss baby, the
Yeah.
cartoon boss baby.
Yeah.
That's she. She bullies everyone. But that one,
She even sees the 6-year-old.
yeah, she's a fighter.
Okay. Okay, so when we moved to Joburg, we actually had high hopes for us because the environment we stay in is not the kind of environment that we want our girls to grow up in. So we decided to make that big sacrifice because my mother also got sick in that time. She had She has kidney failure. And it was a very hard sacrifice for me to leave my mother and move to Johannesburg. But hopes why? And I did make the sacrifice. I resigned at the current job I was because they couldn't find a transfer place for me. We moved and we started from scratch again in Johannesburg. We did job hunting, and I would say like of 6 months after that, I found my first job in Johannesburg as a fashion consultant. And Sean, you started before me. You started working before me.
I was struggling because I had a lot of things I had to sort out. But also, but also it was a challenge for us, but we tried. We pushed as far as we could. But unfortunately, we have to do our things from scratch again. But in time, we'll get there. In time, we'll get. So we were up and down. We had a bit of struggles left and right. I had to help here, I had to help there, but unfortunately things didn't work out as we planned. We decided we're gonna take the kids back to Cape Town so they can get in school this side, because unfortunately school fees that side is not in our budget. I had to cover a whole lot of things, but we know things are gonna come right. Unfortunately, it didn't. It's not a fallback. I don't pick myself down. Pick myself up again, and we move on from that side.
We don't see it as a fallback. We actually see it as
it's an eye opener. Because Joburg, if you go to Joburg, I told you as well. We went up. I told them, you're gonna see how it looks there. You're gonna fall in love with the place. You don't want to come back. But unfortunately, we can start here and we can move from here. We can move to it. Easy as that.
We've always wanted to get married, but finances was never on our side to get married. There was always an obstacle for us or a delay to get married. So how we decided that we're not gonna let finances keep us back from doing something that we really want to do. So how it happened was we were seen by a prophet, and he told us that you guys have 3 children now, and you guys have been living unmarried, and that's why you can't prosper. Like that is a sin in the Bible. Because when we were in Johannesburg, we actually grow more closer to God than we have ever been close to God. I've always been close to God, but I wasn't that close to God when we moved to that side. And it made sense. And the prophet told us, like, you don't need money to be a union and to make the union before God. You don't need even rings as well, because rings is just a symbol of marriage. As long as you are written in heavens that Sean and me union together, it's on black and white, your husband and wife, you don't need to sign it off. But both of you know that you are, so things can, not everything is gonna come right suddenly, but so you can get your prosper, so things can come together for you.
Things should fall into place.
So things can start to fall in place, because we have been living together for 10 years, unmarried, with 3 daughters. So we decided that, I told God that, let your will be done on us. Because you know our hearts, you know we want to be together. And I just left it there in God's hands. And actually we decided we're going to get married in March the 29th. And so far from that, from the planning of everything, and because we don't work, we still job hunting because we have to start from scratch here in Cape Town again. the blessings, I cannot believe the blessings that we got for this wedding. People are coming on our path and blessing us for this wedding. And as I'm sitting here, I cannot even believe that we came this far through to planning the wedding, and I just know it's something from God, because who else in this world would do something like that? In terms of all the people that came to us, no, we're gonna do this for you, we're gonna do this for you. Because in terms of
short period
in the short period of time. And the plans have come so far that I only actually need to worry about my dress. That's all.
My shoot.
Yeah.
That is
So, yeah. So we're excited. It is stressful because sometimes people can tell you something and it comes to that time and it doesn't. But as I trust in God, and I know God will never, I sal nooit vir my mistake laat nie.
Also, whoever is there for us, is there for us. So if it changes, it changes. But don't let it stop you. Because we are the only two that's going to be standing there and saying I do. See? So for me, I'm like, I want to get married now, tomorrow. I want to get this done as soon as possible, because the planning, I don't say I'm not stressing. I am stressing, yes, but this is the stress one. This is the stress one.
Okay.
Personality, that is the main thing. Her energy connects with me, with my energy. And that's why we have been so long together now, that no matter what, no matter where, whatsoever, we still have that love for each other. We are still there for each other. And that's the main thing for me. And we love to be together. And when we are together, we are always as one.
Alright. Your message to her.
Hey, my love, it's that time. And just know that we are going to be together. Not for the reasons of being married or whatsoever. We are here to love each other until death do us part. And I love you so much.
He's good-hearted, he's very kind, he's very helpful, he loves to help people. He always puts people before himself. And if in terms of our relationship-wise, is the way he understands me, the way he always reminds me not to break myself off and not to think so low about myself, because I struggle with that a lot. And also what I love about him is his fatherhood, the way he is as a father, the way he loves us, and I love him so much.
Alright. Message for you.
Sean, it's that time now. We've been waiting for 10 years for this. Just want to tell you I love you and I can't wait to be with you for the rest of my life. And it's not for now, it's forever. And I love you.